Hey guys, it's Manar and welcome back to my channel. I just want to start off by saying I am so sorry I haven't been posting. I think I missed like 4 weeks and I deeply apologize for that, but I hope this video makes up for it. It's going to be a little bit of a chill video. I have a huge mess to clean and go through, so I thought I'll just do a makeup tutorial while I'm cleaning all my makeup. I'm just going to preface this by saying this is going to be the worst makeup tutorial you have ever watched. I hate filming makeup tutorials. I don't know how these influencers do it. They film one like every week and they have like the perfect background, they have like the lighting and everything, it's perfect. I set up a ring light for this and I don't even know if it looks good. I have so much respect for these influencers because could never be me. But anyway, let's just get right into it. So step one, I go in with the NARS, whatever this is, soft matte complete concealer, and just open it up, and then I take a brush. I literally can't even find the brush. That's how messy this thing is. Here we go. And then I just take it and I go over anything that's like any blemishes or whatever. We're just flattening out the skin, and just watch how well this works. It's like you can't even tell it was there. So now that I have everything somewhat covered up, I'm gonna go in with the CoverGirl True Blend Undercover Concealer. I always skip the foundation step because this is what my foundation looks like. And I'd rather not put that on my face. And also I've noticed that foundation just kind of looks cakey and textured on my skin and it doesn't really look good. So I just skip that. And then I'm going to take my concealer and then put it right there. And then right there. And then right there. I got some of my hair. And then just there. And there. Now we blend. I also desperately need a new beauty blender. Next up, I take the e.l.f. Putty Blush, and I don't even know what shade this is, the darkest shade. And then I just take a brush and I tap, tap, tap this in here. And I'm just gonna put it on like the high points of my cheeks and give myself kind of like a lifted look. Don't forget the nose. And then this is optional, but sometimes I like to take my little Benetint and just do like a little line there and a little line there. And then just blend it out with my fingers. Just to give me more of like a sunburnt look. And then we're done with that. Moving on, I take the Essence Contouring Duo Palette. And so I'm just gonna take the darker side, use a little angled brush like this, and put it right on like the little tip of my nose. Super faint just so it's like a shadow. Then I'm gonna do the same thing on like the top part where the bridge of my nose is. Then I'm gonna blend. And then I don't usually do this just because I feel like I always do it wrong, but I'll go from like the tip of my eyebrow down the bridge of my nose. Oh. And then blend it in with my fingers. Then using the same contour, I take this little flat brush because I don't have a contour brush and I never went out to go buy one. So we're working with what we got. I use just the very end of it and I kind of tap it in like at an angle. And then I go from like, I feel where my cheekbone is and I go slightly above that. I don't really do it to make it look like I have like a facelift, but it's just like a shadow, just to make it look like I don't have as chubby cheeks as I do. Next up, my favorite part, and if you knew me in middle school, you know that this was my favorite part, the highlighter. I use this palette. I can't even tell you how old this is. I don't even know if they still sell this in stores, but this is the Live Green Highlighter Trio. Clearly I have a favorite, so I'm just gonna take a little bit and then put it on the tip of my nose. It's very pigmented, it's very sparkly, and I love it for that. And then I'm gonna go down the bridge of my nose. There we go. And then something I like to do is I go on the inner corner of my eye, but then I kind of drag it out. Oh, that kind of hurts. But I'll bring it to like the bottom side of my waterline down here, just for like an extra shine. like that. Then for my cheeks, I take the ColourPop Super Shock highlighter in shade Stole the Show, and then I just put it on like the high points of my cheek. I like this highlighter because from the front, it doesn't have much of a front cast, but then you turn, oh, she's glowing. And so that concludes the highlighter bit. And then after that, the base is done and we're moving on to eyes. Okay, so for my eyes, usually it's really simple. I just kind of make them look a little darker so they look bigger. So I take the Flower Nose Swan Lake palette and I take this little angled brush and I'm gonna dip it into the black shade right here. And I'm gonna go along the top line of my lashes here. It kind of looks messy, but just trust the process. And then I'm just gonna kind of smear it out. Once I've done that, I'm gonna take this. I don't even know how to explain what this is, but it looks like this. It's just to like tight line your eyes. You can use literally any black eye pencil, but this is just the easiest thing for me. I'm gonna take it and I'm gonna go on the top part of my waterline. This probably looks so scary. Do the same on the other side. And then once I think I've got it, I'm just gonna blink super hard and then it just goes to the bottom. And I don't even have to worry about doing that. But sometimes it doesn't go around the corner, so I will kind of drag it to the corner. And there we go. Now once I've got my waterline all tight lined, I'm gonna take the Revlon Color Stay liquid liner. Eyeliner is the hardest part. Sometimes it looks good, sometimes it looks bad. You just kind of have to roll with it. So the way I do it is I'm gonna take it from the bottom part of my lashes and then drag it out. And then I'm gonna kind of like stretch the skin so I can go from the top here and drag it to the top of my eyelid and then just fill in whatever looks wrong. A little hack that I have is if you mess up like that, I take a makeup wipe and I wrap it on my finger like this, where like my nail is sticking through, and then I just clean it up. And it also helps sharpen the line. So that's a little hack for you. Then I'm gonna do the same on the other side. This might be a little harder to film. I already messed up, so I'm just gonna go like that. Kind of sharpen that line. I literally took that off and redid that at least 20 times. Clearly today is not a good liner day, but I just gaslit myself into thinking they're even, and now we're moving on. So next up, I'm gonna curl my lashes, and I do this very lightly. I just hold it for like 1 or 2 seconds just to give them a lift. But I've noticed if I curl my lashes too close to my lash line, whenever I put mascara on, my lashes look shorter. So I'm just curling them to give them a little lift, but the mascara will do most of the work. Now for mascara, I use the Cali Ray Tubing Mascara. And I love this one because it gets like every lash. And then don't forget the outer part of your lashes. And then don't forget the little baby lashes on the inner corners. That gives it like the biggest difference. Now for the bottom. And once that's done, we're done with the eye. Moving on to lips. So I'm gonna take off the Aquaphor that I have on. And let's go through this lip combo. I take the Essence 8-Hour Matte Comfort Lip Liner in shade Cool Mauve. So I'm gonna roll it up. I know that looks like a lot, but it kind of gets pushed down when I apply it to my lips. And of course, we're gonna overline. And then I kind of like to blend the top just so it doesn't look as sharp. And then whenever I overline the bottom, I like to take it and overline from the sides. But once I reach the middle, I follow along with my natural line, because that way I feel like it doesn't look as messy. And then the lipstick I use completely depends on the day. But on a regular everyday basis, I don't actually use lipstick. I use this chapstick. It's the Nivea Blackberry Lip Care Chapstick. But because it's so tinted, it looks like a lipstick. I've been using this for about 2 years. It is very much so my favorite, and I definitely have more lying around. I just don't know where they are. And although this is shiny enough, you can never have too much gloss. So then I take the CoverGirl Yummy Gloss in shade Acai You Later. So then I'm just gonna go over and add that extra gloss. Once you finish that, we have completed the makeup. But because social media is fake, I'm gonna show you this look in all kinds of different lighting. Starting off with the lighting from the ring light. This is the one I was using the whole video. Then we switch it to this yellow light. This is what the makeup looks like in that. Then we switch it to this blue light. This is what it looks like in that. And then in the dark against this light, we can see the contour very well. And it's not much of a shine on the sides. My policy is bad lighting is always better lighting. And then this is the lighting against the outside world. And then in my ugly closet lighting. Oh. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you give this a try, make sure to tag me. I'd love to see. And again, I in no way claim to know anything about makeup. This is just what I do, and I hope you guys like it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and don't forget to hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss another video. And I promise I'll work on having more fun things planned so I can upload every single Monday. Anyways, thanks for watching. Love you. Bye.